What's
Ginger.
happening?
Hello. Oh, she can't hear us because she doesn't have her headphones on.
That's
What's
right.
up, sluts?
What's up?
What's up?
What's
Bitches.
up?
I'm here.
I know.
Damn it.
Amazing.
I know.
Again, you're here again.
Well, I'm here on time.
You were on time early.
I'm early.
That was weird. You're usually late.
I know.
Typical.
Don't even say it.
Typical.
Maybe Mercury is in retrograde.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
I see wine, maybe something else, and I've got my normal water
Iced tea.
with vodka.
Iced tea. Yeah.
I'm so
Decoy.
good. Do you guys know what episode this is tonight?
27.
Stop it.
I know.
I need a t-shirt that says stop it.
I know.
It's the 50th episode, which is pretty exciting because I remember the day that we started thinking about this whole idea came about, sitting in a chair outside on my driveway drinking.
In a drunken stupor.
Yes, thinking it would be really cool to start a podcast like everybody else in 2020.
Right.
Because it's the thing to do. And I thought, well, hell, I've got the equipment. Let's get you a fucking mic and let's do this thing, right?
Well, shit. We were talking about it in 2019, to be fair.
Okay.
Actually, I think it started in 2018.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke. In 2019, we finally figured out our name and we actually found our host. And I think we have a 2-year anniversary coming up on Buzzsprout, but we didn't actually launch our first podcast until August of 2020.
Because you wanted it to be perfect, and it so is.
So perfect.
Exactly.
Perfect chaos.
Right?
We perfected chaos.
Is that even possible?
Yes. If it's in our realm, it is.
I guess so.
So I just want to do another cheers because I just want to cheers to 50.
Cheers to 50. Cheers
Looks
to you
good
for
on
your
you.
freaking hard work and hustle.
Yeah. I'm a hard hustling hussy.
Every day I'm hustling. It's a
Hustling.
song. They made a song about that.
So
Theme song.
I still remember sitting in the driveway coming up with the idea. I think it started with you, Nikki, where you're kind of like, let's start a podcast. I'm like, ha, you're crazy. And I'm like, let's do it. And then, a year later, we're like, you're crazy. All right, let's do it.
Yeah,
And
but we're funny. We might be crazy, but we're funny.
You're funny. I'm not that funny, but I have my moments.
You're funny.
You're
Okay.
perfect.
I'm perfect. And then that's why you guys are here.
Right.
Look.
We're
It
the
wasn't for you.
imperfect in your perfect world.
Exactly. And then I remember trying to find a name, it took us forever. And then it took us a while to curate and create this like beautiful thing called Keeping Up with Chaos. And then it's sort of transformed and it's been kind of fun because if you listen to our first trailer and then you're going to come to this one and you're going to see growth and fun. And we've had some really cool guests on, if there's one guest in either one of your heads that just pops out, like, don't think too much, just snap it out. Like it's either the episode or the name of the person that was a guest.
Obviously, Pete and Iditarod.
Yeah, that
was Ripmaster. I mean, that guest, he was amazing.
Yeah.
And his story is amazing. I love that one.
Yeah. Yeah. He
was on a hiatus, so I missed it, unfortunately.
Yeah. You were on sabbatical, but that's okay because Ginger was there to hang out. So
yes, very good.
Nikki, for you, like, was there one guest?
Missy, probably Missy, because she just blew my mind. I know we've talked about that before.
I knew you were going to say that.
I just think it's amazing. Each time that we've had her on, she's just been mind blowing.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
Yeah,
she is. That was a lot of fun. And Ginger, you had a chance to meet her finally.
Yes, and the look on your face when you met her.
Yeah, when she
dropped
called
some
me
knowledge.
out. Yeah, yeah, that was awesome. I was like, good for you, Missy.
I was shocked that you just held it together because I was waiting for you to just sort of like lose it a little bit or like.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just was waiting for you to be you,
like an asshole. And she was like, Ginger, you need to raise your hand. And I was like, holy fuck, am I 7? Fine. Let me channel my inner 7-year-old and raise my hand and be in my best manners and not drop F-bombs. I mean, if the guests want us to not drop F-bombs and be respectful, I can do that,
Well, I think she dropped an F-bomb, if I remember correctly. I think Missy dropped an F-bomb once or twice.
Did she? I think it's more about just, being respectful to the other person on the other side and asking for permission. because that's a little bit in her realm of the world. You know, there's things that happen outside of maybe her, I don't know, her.
So who is your favorite?
I was thinking about that. That's funny that you said that. I don't know. I think they're all my favorite. And I know that sounds really silly, but I feel like I handpick, different guests from my past and friends that I've known, and then people that we've, connected with on social media or through communities that we're a part of, and brought them on board. And I feel like every single one of them, I'm like, there's my baby, like each podcast, feels like my
That's a
baby.
cop out. If we all have to say
I
favorite, you have to
honestly,
say
I feel
favorite.
like I really enjoy
you.
the check-ins though. Honestly, I enjoy the check-ins.
Okay.
Because it's just so like we don't have to be on our best behavior. It's just authentic. It's raw. It's just whatever.
Okay, that's true. And okay. You're my favorite guest, Ginger, because
Oh
you
yeah.
were no, seriously, because you were a guest, and then you were one of our first guests, and then you were
Right.
our reoccurring guest,
Right.
and then you, generously
Grew on us like a fungus.
Yes,
Just kidding.
Exactly like a fungus. Like the good kind of fungus.
the really
Right.
good kind of fungus. The
like
fun,
those expensive mushrooms that you can only get when you're in the Hamptons.
Mm.
So and then you stepped in when Nikki had to go on sabbatical, and I think we've been
Yes.
having some fun. So I think you're my favorite.
You kept it going.
Thanks.
Kept
my-
it together.
You're my
You
favorite
kept her
redhead.
together.
I'm the prettiest guest you've ever had.
This is true.
You're the reddest redhead guest
Totally.
we've had. I don't know.
I'm the guest with the most red hair out of all the
You are.
guests.
Well, the real
Mostest.
red hair.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. So I have something fun to share with you guys. We have people, they're jumping on different podcasts, and mostly Apple Podcasts is where I can really see. But people are reviewing our podcast, which is exciting for me because we've asked people to, give us a review. And if it's a 4-star or 5-star, then it pops up on my screen on the back end of things, and it goes to our website. And then I post it on our website. And then I've been slowly talking about the reviews in some of our podcasts. So I have a new one. Would you like me to share it with you?
Yes.
Obviously.
So at Mommy Lawyer, she said, quote, "Love these ladies. They're so hilarious, so hilariously real." And real is in all caps. So I thought that was pretty cool. Shout out to at Mommy Lawyer. You're pretty sweet. But I
Very
thought that
They're
was
definitely
cool.
real. Only some of us are imaginary.
Right, exactly. I think if you say fuck, then you get to be real, right? Like I think we're real.
Probably.
Yeah.
We're real fucking crazy. So if you're listening to this and you want a review, then you can go on Apple Podcast, and if you give us a 4-star or 5-star and leave us a little nice message, it pops up on our website, and then in one future episode down the road, maybe we'll probably give you a little shout out, Does that sound good, girls?
I say
Sounds
we for
good.
sure give shout outs. I definitely want to hear the bad reviews too. Did we get any bad reviews?
No, they don't do bad reviews. It's got to be 4 or 5-star. I mean,
So
the
wait.
bad.
If you leave like a 2-star review, then you don't see it. It doesn't post.
It probably posts in the app, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is what gets sent to the back end of things to my website are they only allow 4 and 5-star, and then those are the ones that I can post on. That's a little podcasting secret. Those are the ones I can post on my website, or our website. I'm sorry, on the website that I'm curating. So, where you can find all of our episodes.
And only the good reviews, apparently, because the
Yes.
bad reviews,
Right.
you have
Well,
to go to Apple.
They
in
don't
order to see
exist.
those.
They don't exist.
They don't exist.
We don't get bad reviews.
We don't get bad reviews at all. That's your homework assignment, Ginger. You go hunt down those bad reviews for us, and then
I
we
will.
can talk about them,
I'll
and
have
then
them for you next time.
and then we can shame people for bad reviewing us.
Maybe like mean tweets. What's his name does mean tweets, We
No,
could
I
have-
don't know who that is.
Oh, come on.
I don't tweet.
Mean
I don't do
tweets.
Twitter. I don't do Twitter.
Kimmel.
No, I don't do.
What do you
I
mean
don't-
Yeah,
tweets?
Kimmel.
I-
mean tweets.
No, I don't do
Look it
the
up.
Twitter.
Look at it. It's not about the Twitter. Kimmel has a show. He's very famous.
Shut
He has a
it.
show.
I
Okay.
know. Okay, stop it.
And he posts these, he has these celebrities read mean tweets about themselves.
oh, I love
So, like
it. Okay,
Taylor Swift will read like someone talking
Oh,
shit
well,
about
she's
Taylor
got
Swift.
like 10
Okay.
bajillion.
got
it's
it.
funny.
Got it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to find some bad reviews and read them.
Okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
that'd be
That's your
fun. That's
homework.
funny.
That's gonna be your thing. That's right up your alley. But
Mhm.
I'm, speaking of which, it's like I was thinking about this new little combo, and I was thinking about titling it the Trio of Chaos because there's three of us, and we're like kind of a little trio of chaos in a
I
little
feel like you can do better
box.
than that.
I love it.
Okay, then it's it. That's it.
That's it.
That's
Yeah,
it. If you love it,
I
you're the one
love
with the
the.
vision. You're the
So
leader of this
That's
crazy
funny.
ship.
So I always give you guys a little taste of, no, that sounded bad. I got to back that up for a second. I always give a little man babe like chaos, which is hilarious because he sent me a picture of spoiled dogs list. Like must have gotten it from his work, his job, because they give a lot of gifts. Is that what they're called? Gifts. And so he sent me one of the gifts that he found in his work computer stuff. And then he put in quotes, it's the last one that hurts me the most. And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? So I look at the picture and it's referring to your dog is spoiled if you greet your dog before your partner. So he was basically giving me shit for not greeting him at the door. I'm like, is this like 1950? Like, no.
Well, a good rebuttal to that would be you haven't left the house in a fucking year. So how am
Right.
I expected to greet you? You work at home now.